Welcome to the Big Movement Podcast. If you're ready to create results and make huge strides in your business, finances, personal development, and health, then you're in the right place. Pushing past excuses and powering through procrastination can be a challenge alone. Here, you'll get the support, tools, and knowledge you need to get to the level you desire in your business and life. Let's get started with your host, Byron Ingram.
And welcome to another episode of the podcast. And today we are going to be talking about motivation comes from within. Often, people look to outside sources to find the motivation to get through tough times or to simply just get through a tough day. However, what most people do not realize is that motivation always comes from within. See, there's this constant search for external motivation that keeps people stuck in a particular place, as no one seems able to motivate to do anything. And it results from we're always searching for that external answer, that it can't be within us, someone else must have it, which often results in people going to seminar after seminar where they're looking for someone just to inspire them, to motivate them to get off their butt and get things done. But there's something that's missing there. You see, motivation is internal. It's an internal state of mind that is solely controlled by our thoughts and by our actions we take every single day. That's ultimately what motivation is. And the only way we can motivate ourselves is we have to look inward and we have to look deep to remind ourselves why we must achieve our goals and to take it a step back. Because you might be thinking, well, I need to find someone to motivate me. Well, there's a difference. You see, inspiration is external. Someone can inspire you. Just as you hear a song, it can inspire you to work out harder. It can inspire you to paint a masterpiece. It can inspire you to get on the dance floor. But that's all something external can do, is it can inspire you to take action. But that motivation to truly do it, that comes from within. No one can motivate you to get up in the morning. Someone can yell at you all day and night, but that's all internal. No one can motivate you to ask that girl out who's across the way or to take someone out to dinner or whatever. But someone can inspire you. You can look at someone and say, well, if that guy can do it, well, that's that external inspiration. Now you feel inspired. But motivation that comes from within. So this is why we must always look inward to find what we're looking for within ourselves. So while the world is full of answers, only inside we can find the reasons why we must do what we're destined to do. And what that simply means is that inside of ourselves, there's our why. Why we get up every single morning, why we do what we do, why do we set the goals that we've set in our lives, and why we need to achieve them, and why we must remind ourselves that these are important. Because often what happens is we forget about it. We get so tied up in our day-to-day life, the things that we set out on in the beginning of a journey, they become a distant memory as we're caught up in the day-to-day hustle and bustle of things like, okay, I have to go to work, I have to pick up the kids, I got to do this, I got to go grocery shopping. And that dream that each of us had long ago, it gets buried because you're just trying to douse out all the pain. But inside, there's this person that's screaming like, let me out, let me do this. But you're like, no, I've got this. So we have to tap into ourselves to discover that voice. What is it that makes it tick? Because that motivation, that voice, it all comes down to two baseline emotions, pleasure and pain. Because these two emotions, they drive everything we do. We either want to move towards them or we move away from them. You might be thinking, well, who in the world moved towards pain? You'd be surprised at the type of people that thrive off of it because they turn it into some type of pleasure. And the people who love pleasure might be thinking, well, they must be all into themselves. No, everybody loves things. It's just a matter of what we go about it, how we view things. And we have to decide for ourselves which of the two motivates us. Because for some, it's going to be pleasure. Like, I just love to feel that way. Other people, they look at something and go, that's a bunch of crap. I do not want to experience it. And they will do everything in their power to avoid it. And that's the truth. So we have to ask ourselves, which of the two is it that drives us in life? And a simple way to do it is to look at the actions you've taken in the past. Take a deep dive look, spend an hour or so, just reflect and think, well, what did I do with that one time? And then the other, and the other. And soon you'll see a pattern of which emotion was it that drove you to make the decisions that you did. And as a result of that, once you know, was it because you're seeking out that pleasurable sensation or you're just trying to avoid something that hurts, you'll begin to know which of the two drives you. And as a result, when you need that bit of motivation, you simply need to look inward and think, oh crap, this hurts. And then put your body into motion, put your whole being into motion. And sometimes for that internal motivation, you might need to spark the fire. And this is where that music comes into play, because you see, everything is tied to an emotion. So one way to do it, if you need to get motivated, make a playlist of songs. Music that just gets you fired up and it just makes you want to work out that much harder. So think about that music you might listen to when you go to the gym and you're working out. Do you listen to something, let's say a classical piece like Mozart, like, oh, this is great listening to this concerto? Probably not. But you might listen to something that has a whole lot more energy to it, and it fires you up, and then you work out that much harder because that fire comes from within. All that inspiration did was light it. And then you just turned up the heat, and you kept on going. So when you need that bit of motivation, sometimes all you need to do is know what will start that fire, and then grab the match, which is a bit of music, which will help you get through those tough times. But you need to have that in place in advance, so when something happens, like, I need to get moving, you already know what to do. You are conditioning yourself that if you need to get moving, you need to get these things done, you put on this Get My Butt Moving playlist and just go for it. That is the simplest way to ultimately spark that motivation from within and get things moving in your life. So if you found this episode helpful today, and do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit that like button and hit that share button, because someone out there needs to hear this message so they can be able to find that motivation from within.
Thanks for listening to the Big Movement Podcast today. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Now that you've surely been inspired to take your entrepreneurial career and business to the next level, you can stop by the website and get more. And if you're ready to boost your business brand, be sure to grab your free report, 7 Easy Steps to Build Your Brand Today.